Will somebody get this big f***ing carpet out of my way?
So recently, my local cinema began running a summer event wherein they play old classics on the big screen, and a few weeks ago they had Return of the Jedi in rotation. Not only did this give me the opportunity to show my two sons their first cinematic Star Wars experience, but this also was the first time I got to enjoy the climax of George Lucas's original Star Wars saga in all of its cinematic glory. And you know what I noticed? Well, the first thing I noticed was that almost all of Carrie Fisher's lines are dubbed in post-production.
I never knew her.
Luke, tell me, what's troubling you?
From an audio perspective, it's not immediately obvious unless your ear is trained to pick up these sort of things, but the audio quality for Leia's lines is very different than the lines of everyone else around her, like when they're all recording on set and she's recording in a sound studio. Usually they mask this by having her lines play when you can't see her lips, like they're showing a shot from behind her head or something like that.
Where's Leia?
I'm here.
But even her very first line, the lips aren't even properly synced to the words. I swear I never noticed this until it was like 20 feet high in front of me on a big screen, but sitting there in the movie theater, it was glaringly obvious.
Who are you?
Someone who loves you.
At first, I suspected that Carrie Fisher filmed episode 6 while battling with an illness or something of the nature that she would have needed to come back and redo her lines when her voice was back to normal. But nope, Carrie Fisher did not have to re-record her lines because her voice sounded weird. It was because she wasn't saying the lines. Or she was, but she was adding her own little Carrie Fisher spin on those lines. You see, Carrie Fisher was known for her frank and honest personality, and swearing was a very big part of that.
Someone who you.
A very big part of that. She said that she started swearing when she was very young because it was a way for her to express herself and connect with other people, or even shock other people. She also said that it was a way to relieve stress because she used to be very angry as a child and young adult, and swearing, quote unquote, made her feel better. She also tended to think that it was funny. In her book, The Princess Diarist, Fisher talks about how swearing makes her feel. And she said, and I quote, "Swearing makes me feel powerful. It makes me feel like I can say anything I want and I don't have to worry about being polite or politically correct." Fisher's swearing was often seen as empowering and liberating, and she said that she didn't care what people thought of her swearing, even her own mother, and that nothing was going to ever keep her from doing it. And apparently this even includes direction from her employer and director, George Lucas, telling her, "Carrie, please stop swearing on screen. I can't, this is gonna be a children's movie. You gotta stop. Only Alec Guinness is allowed to swear in my movies."
He feared you might follow old Obi-Wan on some fool idealistic crusade like your father.
Fisher also saw her swearing as a way to challenge social norms, and she said that she didn't think swearing was offensive and it was just another way to communicate. She also said that she was tired of people telling her that she couldn't say certain things and that she was going to keep swearing no matter what anyone said. And the act of having to dub in Leia's lines actually goes all the way back to A New Hope. This wasn't something that she developed later. If you look to one of her most memorable lines,
Will somebody get this big walking carpet out of my way?
yeah, look at her lips. She didn't say walking.
Will somebody get this big walking carpet out of my way?
No reward is worth this.
Now you may be asking, why didn't they just tell her to reshoot the line? And well, aside from the fact that I don't know if anyone wanted to stand up to Carrie Fisher in front of other people, well, George had this idea and this mentality of, oh, we'll just fix it in post. It'll be fine.
And there was this illusion, I think sometimes people still have it, that you could just do anything later. Like, oh, we'll fix it in post, or we'll paint that out, or we'll fix it in the DI. And you can do a lot of stuff, but you can't do everything.